actually. All right. So, who has seen trash on the side of the road? I have. Everybody else has. Everyone has to have. Or else I wouldn't be giving this speech if somebody watching this hasn't seen trash on the side of the road. So, now how many of you have. Now, the trash could be anywhere. It could be on the highway. It could be on sidewalk. It could be falling out of a bin. It doesn't really matter. You saw trash on the side of the road. You saw trash in a grass patch. So, how many of you have stopped to pick it up and throw it away? I have. I have tons of time. I I go out and pick up trash because I care. Now, there's trash pickups and then there's like just beach cleanings and all this other nice fun stuff that's like, hey, everybody in the community get together, let's go pick up trash. And it's great. It's awesome. It's fantastic. I love doing it. But there's not that many people who do it. A lot of people just don't do it. And the people who don't do it are the ones who are causing the problem. They're the litterers. And they don't come pick up their trash. It's awesome. It's ridiculous. So, how does littering, right, seeing this trash on the side of the road, how does this affect our environment and the world? How does this affect our city? And how does this, like, why? Why do people litter? What's the point? Just throw your trash away. It all goes to a landfill anyways. So, if it's like, oh, one of the arguments is like, oh, there's too much trash. There's so much trash. If you picked up a piece of trash, that's one. If two people picked up two pieces of trash, that's two. So if 50 people picked up 5 pieces of trash, it would be cup, candy wrapper, package, cardboard box, little piece of a tire. It's 5 pieces of trash. 50 times 5 is 250 pieces of trash. Isn't that great? Isn't that amazing how you can just do that and you can just have all the trash gone? Oh, but where am I going to find 50 people? Ocean Springs has it has so many people living here. There's 600 of them alone are like Asians. There's so many people that live here in Ocean Springs. You can find plenty of people to do this. So why aren't there more people showing up to the trash? Beach cleanup, it's not that hard. Just show up. Just care. So, and according to plasticpollution.org, this is actually one of the ways that you can get a lot of people to pick up trash is if everyone collectively comes together and picks up a lot of trash. It's like with a group of 12 travelers, right, on a hike. Those 10 pieces of trash that each of them pick up and throw away, that's 120 pieces of trash that they just picked up on a national park, on a hike, somewhere pretty, somewhere nice. It's great, isn't it? So what about water pollution? Pollution on the beach. You get soaked in the water, throw something in a river, and pollution just blows down and then blows into a waterway, and the waterway just goes out to the ocean. Ocean pollution is one of the worst things on the planet, without fail. The pollution is so unbelievably terrible that a lot of the ecosystems are irreparable, and a lot of them are just going to die. And whenever those ecosystems die, guess what? Everything else is affected because the wildlife that we eat, half of it comes from the sea because we're a coastal community, right? So if we're out here just oil, chemicals, paper bags, just all sorts of trash, where are we going to get it? What's going to happen? All the water's going to be ugly. All of it's just going to be gross. It's going to be toxic to get in. No more beach, no more fish. You can't fish anymore because there's no more fish. Hey, guess what? If you guys like to hunt, you can't do that either anymore because half of those are going to die because a lot of them get their food source from the ocean, from a river, something that stems from marine ecosystems. Oh, it's like, oh, well, now it kind of matters, right? Now it's like, oh, I can't go Sunday hunting with my kids. I can't go fishing anymore. It's like, oh, I'm a big fisher. I love to fish. Oh, my job runs on fishing. Oh, well, I gotta make sure that I can't some of the people who are like big fishermen, they just throw their trash wherever. It's like, dude, it's your job. Just put your trash away. It's not that hard. And it's like, so even if somebody, it's their job right? Their job relies on the ecosystem. They'll still litter. Why? Because they're lazy. That's it. According to the Allegheny Front, the number one reason why people just litter is because there's not a trash can closer to them. Now, I'm pretty sure this is right, but I have seen people just, there's a trash can, it's literally this close to them, and they'll just throw it on the ground. They won't even throw it they'll just throw it on the ground. Drop it on the ground. It's a cup full of like Baja Blast from Taco Bell. Just throw it on the ground. Is it because it's not close enough? Like, does the trash can need to be tied to them? Like, is it just ignorance? Like, if you litter and there's a trash can in sight, what are you doing? Why? What is the point? Like, you are just lazy. And then like they're like, "Oh, but I don't want to hold on to the trash. I'd rather just throw it on the ground." It's like, dude, you throwing your trash on the ground is like, oh, but the trash is so gross. I don't want to touch it. You are the problem. You are leaving trash all over the floor. So there's like more people like you. It's like, ew, there's so much trash everywhere. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to pick it up. You are the problem. You are the reason why the trash is gross, because you don't put it in the right spot and you just leave it everywhere. It's like what? Just think. Just use your brain. You have one. I know you do. Doesn't matter how stupid you think you are. You have one. Don't even worry about it. But hopefully, everybody that watches this, I know it's just gonna be you, Mr. Foss, but I hope you pick up a piece of trash the next time you go out and think about me. I really hope you just see like a cup on the side of like the sidewalk or something, or like a newspaper blowing down your neighborhood, and you're like, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna throw it away. That'd be awesome. Please, like, let me know if you do that. That would be fantastic. And like it's like, but the thing is like littering is like, why is it a problem in the first place? Because guess what? People do it. They're just lazy. So they're like, hey, I'm going to throw my trash everywhere and create a problem that's going to be irreversible for the ecosystem. So it's like, so that's good. That's cool. And then it's like, so whoever litters, do they feel guilty about it? If you littered, would you feel guilty about it? And now, how many of you, after listening to my speech, feel guilty about littering or seeing a cup on the side of the road and there's a trash can next to it and you just don't pick it up? Oh, it's not my trash. That doesn't matter. It's your city. It's where you live. Take care of it. You want to... Well, some people like to have trash everywhere in their house, but I can't do anything about that. It's just ridiculous. But I hope everyone is able to get out there and just pick up trash and just try, please. Just try a little harder. It's not that hard to make a pretty city. It's not that hard to make a pretty place to live. It's not that hard to just keep it all together. All right? Some people have bigger problems. Picking up trash is not a gigantic issue. Just do it. Thank you. Make it nice for you and everybody else. Can I just stop recording?